what we're doing.
You're on the public sidewalk. Ask me if I'm asking you.
Well, I can talk to my lead here. Huh? Yeah. We're on the sidewalk. I don't think so. Why are you recording? I know.
I'm on a public sidewalk because I can.
No, of course you can.
Well,
2 minute friends, my dad. 2 minute friends.
it's against the law to record someone without their permission.
Oh, I know, but
No, it's not.
Yes, it is against the law.
It's not.
It is against the law.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You can't record someone without their I'm saying he's invading our privacy. Don't ask for you to record anything.
This man right here just assaulted me. Right?
Not recording me without permission.
There. Ooh-wee. Why are you trying to take my phone? Why are you trying to take my property?
Stop recording without permission.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
It don't matter. You gotta.
Do you know what the Constitution says?
You gotta ask for consent.
Are you gonna touch me? Are you really gonna assault me? You're really gonna assault me? You're really gonna assault me in public?
All right, you gotta record me the same way you say it.
I'm talking out my mouth. He asked me if I had Medicare, and I pulled out my camera for my own protection because somebody was asking me about my personal medical coverage. So why don't you tell me why you're asking me why I have Medicare or not?
You good?
No, we're not good.
What's
Your boy assaulted me.
What did he do?
He assaulted me.
He touched you?
He did.
I'm sorry about that. Are you recording?
I am live, actually. I'm not even recording. So why did this young man right here ask me for my Medicare information?
I mean, you don't want to know that exactly though.
Why did he ask me?
Why did he ask you?
That's right.
If you would actually come over here and actually want to know, you would actually turn that off for us, and we go ahead and tell you.
No, because if you don't want to tell me on camera, you got to be hiding something.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Listen to me.
You can get that camera off my face.
Because here's what it is, folks. Somebody walks up to you and says, hey, you got Medicaid? I got to ask, why do you want to know if I got Medicaid? You going to ask me if I got Medicaid and then you're going to try to slap my camera out of my hand and physically assault me?
You know me?
I want to know why you trying to assault me when you asking me out here. Okay, I slipped my fly up. I'll zip my shit up. That's fine.
Okay, sir. I am their supervisor.
Great. You got an ID on you? You got some kind of contact information as a supervisor?
You asshole, why don't you get lost, bitch? I seen you try this shit about a week ago. Why don't you get lost, motherfucker? Get lost, bitch. Just get lost. Get lost, motherfucker.
So you just identified yourself as a
goddamn faggot.
supervisor.
Find you something to do, bitch.
So you must be an employer, which means he's working and his job is to ask me if I got Medicaid.
Goddamn
Why is that?
That's correct. We work on behalf of Colorado Medicaid. We're giving away free medical tests.
You're giving away free medical tests.
That's correct.
What kind of medical tests you giving away?
We check for the high and low risk factors of cancer markers that you may be able to pass down to your children or that you may have got from your parents.
Okay? And so these guys right here are ashamed of the job they're doing?
No,
That they
they're
gotta knock cameras out of their hands?
You were definitely in provoking them.
No, I was not. I pulled out my camera. I said, wait a second, hold on. I was very calm. This young man right here said, he said, what are you doing? I said, hold on a second. I want to get this information, right? So I stood here quietly. I turned my camera on. I was not causing a scene. And then I put my camera in my hand and asked, why are you doing and what do you want to know, right? So this guy, then his associate come over here and started assaulting me.
Okay, but listen.
Assaulting me.
I'm their supervisor.
So that means you're an employer and you just watched your employee commit a crime. I need your identification.
They did not commit a crime. We are here on public.
He assaulted me and I got it on camera. What do you want?
What do you want, sir? We need to ask you a question.
Why he had to assault me on behalf of his employer.
It's a yes or no answer, sir. If you don't have it, then you can go home. You can go about your business, sir.
If I don't have what?
If you don't have what we are asking for, then you can go about your
Okay, what are you asking for?
business. If you have Colorado Medicaid,
And again, you're asking me if I have Colorado Medicaid. Why?
because that is our job today. We are helping people find markers in their we're helping people. We are helping people, bro.
You're helping people with what?
I just told you.
You're helping people get tests for Medicare.
Yes, bro.
Okay. What kind of tests are you getting for Medicare? You didn't tell me that.
I just explained.
You did not explain it.
So what did I say, bro? You run the camera.
You said high and lows for high risk. That's what you said.
What?
Huh?
Of what?
I don't know. What'd you say?
I said cancer, bro.
Of cancer. So you're doing random screenings of Medicare patients. Okay. And what happens with these tests?
You get your results back in 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. Who gets those results?
The patient,
The patient at their house?
whatever address they want to sign up and get their results from, we send that in a certified mail to that location.
Okay. Is there a medical doctor that gets that information?
Yes, sir. We talk to a medical doctor on the field right here.
Uh-huh.
We called them on the spot, so you can talk to them, that we can talk to them, and that everything is all clear.
And is there a client-patient relationship with the doctor that you call and the person that you meet on the streets?
Yes, we talk to the doctor.
They talk to the doctor for how long?
For as long as he needs to get that information out.
To get the information, okay? Where is that doctor located?
He's here in Colorado.
In Colorado, in the city and county of Denver?
I don't know.
Because you're in the city and county of Denver,
Okay, well, we're in Denver.
okay? So is it a Denver doctor?
No, it is a Colorado.
It's a Colorado doctor. A doctor a person does not have a medical relationship with.
That's not true.
So you're gonna call my personal medical doctor when I provide you with my Medicaid or Medicare insurance,
No,
and you're
only
gonna have a
Medicaid.
relationship with them to get my personal medical doctor to authorize the expenses
No,
today.
that is not how it goes because we're only checking for markers for cancer.
So you're only checking for markers for cancer. What if I show up with markers for cancer?
Then early detection and early prevention.
So you're gonna give that information to my personal medical doctor.
No, we give that.
Then why would you take a test for cancer if my personal medical doctor didn't receive the results?
Because your Medicaid will pay for the treatment, the ongoing care afterwards. We're just here to get the test done.
Uh-huh.
If you don't want to get the test, you don't have to do it.
So if I don't want the test for Medicaid, then my medical doctor would be the one to advise me of that, right?
Repeat that one more time.
So if I wanted to have or didn't want to have the medical
You have to
test for
pick-
Medicaid,
You have to pick one.
oh, you could go online right now. The channel's Cut The Plastic on YouTube. That's right.
So I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, we're live. We got almost 100 people live right now. You want to see what's going on my computer screen? Go look at your own phone.
So anything else that I can help you with? Yeah. Well, let me finish this. Anything else we can help you with?
Yeah, I again, if you're not, why would you take a test for cancer if you wouldn't give that information to my personal medical doctor?
That is not what I said. And I said that is all that we are checking for.
So all you're doing is checking for cancer, and my doctor will never get the information
That is
from
not what
the
I said.
testing facility.
That's not what I said.
I asked you, and that's what you said. You don't send it to my doctor.
No, we send them to you.
Right, so you will never send the tests to my medical provider.
That will be your responsibility. once
Why
you get
would
the
somebody,
results.
why would a medical facility using state and federal money do medical tests for cancer and not provide those medical tests from the lab directly to the doctor?
Because it's a HIPAA violation.
No, it's not a HIPAA violation.
Yes, it is. We have to send it directly to the patient.
Do you know what else is not a HIPAA violation, ladies and gentlemen? Videotaping police officers doing their job while they're doing, say, a DUI stop or something. It's not a HIPAA violation. You're wrong, okay? I'm a former insurance agent, okay? I know what health and information practices are.
Okay.
And in order for a medical doctor to provide a request for testing, they have to have a relationship with the patient.
That's what
A
we
phone
call
call for somebody that I would never know, that I would never have a relationship
That's
with.
not true. not true. That's simply not true. We do a FaceTime video call with the doctor. You get the
FaceTime the video call. From right down here in the middle of downtown Denver on Broadway and Colfax.
Yes, that's what we do.
Right? Random doctor on a phone, answer some questions. Oh, it is to me, because I don't have a relationship with that doctor.
Yeah, you haven't met him yet.
Do you provide me ability to get to their office to review the testing results?
No, because
No! So what's the relationship?
we send you the results.
If a doctor is authorizing tests and that doctor isn't going to review the results of the test with me, it's a fraud.
No, that's not true. You're just trying to.
Would you like to speak?
They review the test results to you. That's why they give you the laboratory sends it to the patient. The doctor gives you a call after you get the test results.
So the doctor calls me that I don't have a relationship with. They won't call my doctor and review the results, or even tell my doctor that the results are being processed.
That's not true.
I've asked you all these questions.
I've answered all those questions.
Nah.
Yes, I have. You're just not happy with
State
the answers.
guidelines to send people the results via US certified mail.
How much is the test?
It's free for people who have
How much does the
Medicaid.
test cost my Medicaid?
It's free for people who have Medicaid.
$4,000 to $7,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
Show me that it's false. How much are the tests?
Show me that that's true.
Go to CBS this morning. They put a big national ad out on you guys.
Oh, that's what you want to do to tell your audience that lie? If you had
No. Because I got moderators in here, and they're going to. Yeah, I don't understand why the police aren't here yet. Y'all know that I got assaulted. The guy's still here on the job, and the supervisor's here for it.
So, is there anything else we can help you with?
Yes, I need your identification. You observed your employee assaulting me, which is a crime. So, do you gonna give me your information or not?
No, sir.
You're not. So you're not required to wear a name badge or anything like that?
Yes, we are.
Okay, then let me see your name badge.
For what?
Because you're out here representing a company spending state money.
So what?
So you're supposed to be identified.
First of all,
He's got a name badge on, right? Can you show us your name badge? You're not required to show your name badge.
yeah, we don't know who you are. We don't have any, we're just a man with the camera.
Right, you walked up to me randomly. You
Exactly.
don't know who I am.
Don't care.
You have no relationship with me, and yet you're asking for my state Medicaid information.
Direct marketing. It's direct marketing.
Why?
Information that we're asking
Protect me.
is HIPAA protected.
It's HIPAA protected information. Right. So you can't just go out and get it on the internet and solicit people
but-
randomly. There's a reason our medical information is protected.
As long
There's
as-
a reason that
as long as
there's
we don't write
guidelines.
as long as we don't write the information down and keep it, or it saves in our phone, we are in the HIPAA guidelines.
So you can take my information. You can order medical tests, but as long as you don't, and you can charge the state of Colorado up to $7,000
No, that's
for
not
my
true.
test. Then show me how much the test costs.
The test is free.
As
No,
long-
it's not.
as long
It
as-
costs somebody.
As long
You
as
get
meet
paid.
as long as you meet the
Don't get
guidelines
paid.
for the
It's community
test,
service.
that's when Medicaid.
Medicaid would be charged. There's still a fee.
Yes, but
Medicaid
at
pays.
no cost to you.
And that's not always true.
It's a government-
People get left with the remainder of the bills that Medicaid doesn't pay
that's
because
false.
it's unapproved testing.
With this test, as long as the patient meets the guidelines for the qualification of this test, they have to pay nothing at cost to them. Now, if they would still like to continue with the test, but they don't meet certain qualifications, they are given the option to pay for the test out of pocket. But it's an option.
It's an option.
It's an option.
So one way or the other, somebody's got to pay a bill, right?
Medicaid. We
Medicaid.
told you that.
Who pays Medicaid?
Federal government.
Do you have a Colorado ID? Are you a Colorado resident?
No.
Oh, you're not. So you're from out of state, coming in here as a paid solicitor
I'm not
to you're not paid. You're volunteer.
Service.
You're a volunteer. So what are you working off some criminal time?
No, sir.
Well, then why would you volunteer to come out of state for a national process?
Because I have family out here who are on the streets who need my help. and I wanted to devote my time so I can help them, and other people are just like that. And I have a special group of people who feel the same way, and they want to do the same thing and make a change in this community.
So you're a volunteer
Exactly.
out here.
Just like all the other missionaries who are out here.
You're a missionary with a church now?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you're a missionary with a 501c3.
I didn't say that either.
Okay, well, if you're...
Look at you trying to put words in my mouth.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
I'm trying to get more details.
No, you're not asking.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
trying
It's a
to put
question
words-
mark at the end. So you're a missionary with a church? Question mark.
Yeah, bro, because you're, do you need anything else? Can we help you with anything else?
Yes. Where are you from? What state do you live in?
I don't have to tell you that.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, so do you need anything else?
Yeah. I do. Does anybody have a...
Who the fuck is you? Do you need anything else?
Why would you think that it's okay for your employees to assault people?
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll come back. Don't worry. Don't worry, they'll be back.
Is there anything else we can?
Yeah. Why would you consider it okay for your employees to assault somebody?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You watched me get assaulted by your staff.
I didn't see you get assaulted by anyone.
You didn't see me get assaulted by anybody. You didn't tell your boy to back off,
No.
to chill out. You're on camera.
I am
Right?
on camera, apparently. And
Yeah.
you've been doing a good job answering every question
Okay.
that you have. Do you need anything else?
I do. I need your identification.
That I don't have to give to you.
Again, get him back over there. Yeah, nobody's coming back up here. I seriously, I want to file a report on assault, guys.
Okay,
Make
well,
that happen.
there's the courthouse, and you come back with a warrant. We'll see.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay, well, you can watch it then, bro. But
Okay.
if you have that kind of time,
I got that kind of time today.
okay, that's
Because you're a
fine.
volunteer here, right?
Yeah.
So you're not paid, so you got all the time in the world.
Basically,
I mean, it's so good that
till the sun goes down.
till the sun goes down.
Basically,
Okay.
it's not out here in the cold.
I am exactly on Broadway in Colfax.
Yeah, we are. 14th and Colfax.
No.
14th and Broadway.
14th is over there.
Doesn't matter.
You're at
Do you need
15th.
anything else?
It does matter. I need your name. I need
I'm
your
not giving you
information.
my name.
You're the
I
supervisor.
can give you some
You've
information for the test, but
you've
it's
acknowledged. Oh,
apparent
you.
that you're not interested in that. You're interested in trying to start a civil suit. We're not here for that. We don't have time for that. We're here to help the community.
No, I'm here because you're fraudulently spending the taxpayer dollars, and you're not even a resident of the state of Colorado.
Why do you care about that?
Because I'm a taxpayer.
So are we.
Okay. So you're not.
Do you need anything else?
I'm a resident here, and I'm really concerned. Do you have some kind of license to be out here?
Don't
Do you have
need
some
one.
kind of
We're
permitting?
not selling anything.
You're not selling anything. You're selling something to Medicare.
No, sir.
You are. You're
I can't
selling
even continue
Medicare
this conversation
tests,
because you
right?
have your
People are
information.
signing up for Medicare testing, right?
No, sir. No, that's not what we're doing. I told you what we're doing. You can run the footage. now.
You're charging
We're not charging anyone. It's
Medicare
community
for
service,
cancer
for free
tests.
services, bro.
You're
have-
charging Medicare for free tests. Just like these guys, Assurant Wireless, they charge the federal government for the phone that people...
It's a federal program.
Right, and Medicare is also a federally and state-funded program. So you're defrauding Medicare by charging people who you don't have a medical relationship with and signing them up for tests that could come back and be their own personal financial liability. This has been all over the news. This has been reported as a fraud on a regular basis. Right? You guys aren't here as a church doing this,
We're not
right?
a church.
You're not here as a faith-based organization.
We're not a
You're not here as a 501c3 doing this
not a
as
501c3.
out of the goodness of your hearts. You are absolutely doing this to get money. You get your hotel room, you get your meals covered,
Out of
you
our
get
pocket.
out of your pocket.
Right.
So you come out of here and spend thousands and thousands of dollars
not
to
doing
live in Colorado
Not
and
doing
sign people up for free cancer tests that they could get from their doctor's office if their doctor felt they needed it.
That is why we're here.
Because if they have Medicare or Medicaid, they have doctors and doctor relationships.
Is there anything else you need? Because you're
Why are you
talking-
committing fraud in Denver?
Committing absolutely
Why are you committing fraud in Denver? You are fraudulating on the people and on the state. You are taking our tax dollars fraudulently. Let's just go over here and stand and talk about all this fraud happening here in the city and county of Denver. These people who have no medical relationships asking people to sign up. Oh, I can. I am putting you on camera all day.
No, if he says he doesn't want to be on camera, you cannot put him
He
on
can go home. He's on a public sidewalk doing a public job allegedly.
Exactly.
Therefore, he's in public, and I have a right to videotape him.
And people have the right to say that they don't want to be recorded.
They have a right to say they don't want to be recorded, and they can go away.
No, they don't have to go.
Oh, they can.
This is state public property.
This is state public property. That's right. Therefore, I have a right to record everything that I see, and you cannot trespass my eyes.
I know that.
You know that.
Yes.
Okay.
You do have a right to record. I'm not telling you to not record. But you do have to respect the person's wish if you do not want to be recorded.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
The only thing I have to do is say, have a nice day.
As long as if you put that out publicly, or if
No, we're broadcasting live.
if you're broadcasting live, then you have to not be on. Like, you have to turn the camera.
Are any of you dialing the phone right now on my live stream? We're broadcasting live. We're catching you participating in fraud upon the state, fraud upon the taxpayers, asking for medical tests where there's no medical relationship, where the person whose doctor they have a relationship with will not get the test from the testing service. How many thousands of people are being frauded right now? Huh?
Absolutely no one.
Absolutely nobody is having their Medicare fraud happening right now because we're educating people about what's going on out here, right? Being loud enough that people don't want to come and talk to you because you're committing fraud.
No, they don't want to come and talk to us because of you.
That's right. That's the point and why I'm here. Public protest is a form of education. When people see something that they don't like or they don't agree with it, they have a right to voice their concerns. Here we have a group of people who are asking for Medicare and Medicaid information because they are conducting fraud upon the states. Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you here on a call for me?
No.
All right, Mr. Titty.
Down on the street.
I'd like to report that I've been assaulted.
Okay.
Will you take my complaint? That gentleman right over there.
Okay. We'll check the cameras and see what we got here.
Mr. Tisby?
Tisby.
1675, thank
Yes.
you. I have a live stream as well.
Okay, I understand.
And it was me with my camera in my hand. But aren't you even going to come get the information of the person before they disappear from the
Well, I'm
scene?
going to check the camera. No, he's going right there. He's fine.
Okay.
Hang
Thank
tight
you.
for me. I got another car coming. You want to stand over here with me and take care of it?
Well, I'm just bringing public education to it as well. Wouldn't want that guy to leave or anything. Okay.
Here, come on. You're going to hang tight with me? You can do a report. You said you want to do a report.
Oh, I do, but
I have another car coming. I'll sit him over there and talk to him.
okay.
There's another car coming.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Great. Don't assault auditors. People with a camera in their hand, that's wrong. You know, I usually leave these people alone. I usually let them commit their scam, and I'm usually not a person who calls the police. But I think that this is definitely a problem. And if anybody in here is a moderator, I want you to go up to CBS national website, do some research on cancer test scam. And I want you to post the links in my profile.
exactly how. The cameras don't have nothing.
Come swinging at me, trying to hit me, trying to take my camera out of my hand while I was live streaming. It's a gentleman with the, I think it's the blue dreadlocks.
Blue dreadlocks, the one that came over and talked to you.
No, not the one that came over and talked to you.
Gentleman with blue dreadlocks. You got any other description of it, a blue dreadlock?
He's got like 618 on his hat. Wait, yellow dreadlocks is what they're saying? Yellow dreads, blue suit is what they're saying on my channel.
Yellow dreads, blue suit?
Yeah, it's got like 618 on his baseball cap. Wait, is that part of the suit right here? Is that his suit jacket? I don't know. Is he still there? Did he leave? I don't like to call the cops. I'm angry about this. Yeah, no, I didn't say I hate the police. I said I hate bad cops. I've been clear about this the entire time. Bad cops. So what I'm concerned about is that I'm at 137 viewers and not one person has posted a link that I can see so far. So So what's up is that I started with a Medicare scam. This guy was asking me if I got a Medicare number. Why do you want that information from me? Well, I know why they want the information, right? I was trying to keep a cool head, but what happened was I lost my cool, okay? Because I pulled out my camera and I went live for a Medicare scam. And here we are, trying to expose it, but the guy came at me with a camera. And Medicaid. And so the idea is that he came at me, right? He come trying to take the camera out of my hand as I was putting it in my holster. His boss had to come over to me. I'd love to hear what they have to say, why they're hiding, you know, whatever, but I came to the cop. I said I was going to keep my distance. Yeah, if somebody says they found it, then let's put it out there, right? There it is. Article investigation. Is that it?
I'll take the statement now.
Okay. What'd they tell you?
The opposite of what you're saying.
The opposite, that nobody assaulted me?
Yes.
Okay, I look forward to seeing the camera on that. And if you want, you can pull up my live stream and watch the first 3 minutes of it. When it actually, 5 minutes, whatever it was, what occurred.
Perfect. You can,
I'm gonna stay recording. Do you have a body camera on, one of you two, for that report? What they told you?
I do.
Because obviously if somebody made a false statement to a police officer, that would be a bad thing.
Absolutely. Come over here. You can just lean that up there if you still want to record or whatever.
Thank you, sure.
And
Oops, I'm sorry, I did not mean to hit you with that, not trying to assault you.
that's not assault. that's accidental.
Right.
Okay, and if I could just have you put your personal information in these blocks here.
Okay.
I need that to add you as an entity. And then at this point, on this day, this time, and just write out exactly what happened. Give the whole entire story what happened. After you finish with exactly what happened, then from that point, I just want you to go ahead and give a description of the individual that
Gladly.
attacked you. Okay?
And you do have Halo reviewing that camera, you said?
Oh yeah, we did that before we even came up.
Oh, so you saw me dancing around.
Oh, we didn't see you dancing around. We actually got a call.
You got a call.
Yeah. For something else that was happening in the park, so we already called for camera footage. But
Okay, very good. So can you put that under there so I can use one hand onto the clip?
Oh, okay, so it doesn't blow up.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem.
Because I'm not going to catch, obviously, my personal information on the camera screen.
There we go.
That would be silly.
Okay.
Do you know the company that they work for?
I don't. It's going to be on their statements probably. I haven't got their statement yet. I just talked to them about.
Well, the guys they got name badges on, right? Like they're supposed to show who they are.
Well, if they have name badges, I'm sure we're going to get that information on the statements. I don't have it off the top of my head right now, though.
Okay, guys, remind me. Okay. Yeah, I want them to go look at the video. Is your camera's running now, right? Your body camera?
Right now, it's not. No.
You're on a call.
I'm on a call.
And you took a statement from gentlemen, and you're taking a statement from me.
I took a verbal statement from him really quick to figure out what was going on in the situation. Taking a written statement from you. We're getting a written statement from him and two or three of the other people that are over there.
I'm just
Over
curious.
Our investigation portion, we typically don't.
You don't record to get the statement so you can review that later, or if need be for the DA or anything like that?
I already had the statement before I came over here.
Okay.
And I was recording during that. During our investigation portion, we don't typically record everything.
Okay.
So that's going to be time.
Okay. You're going to use the...
Yeah,
53460.
because
okay, that's the one you're giving the number, right? Or
Yeah.
you make me a card.
I'll make you one.
You're so nice. I'll make one.
So remind me, folks, was it Medicaid or Medicare that he asked for? No, I'm talking to you. I'm asking them.
Okay. You're talking about-
I have 140 people here right now, right?
Oh, perfect.
So there's a lot of witnesses.
Very good. That'll work in your favor.
Medicaid, thank you. What's this height?
I would say it's 5 foot because I'm 6'1".
Okay. He was about 5 foot tall. In a blue suit with red rocks.
You know.
More than once. Did to knock my camera down or away. Surrounded on 3 sides by people claiming to volunteers for a group doing cancer screenings. For free. I streamed the entire process. Showing question period. Show fraud they are committing. Eventually, police arrived for my statements. Okay, I think it's pretty basic.
All right, perfect.
It's coming here. I was coming to City Park. Oh, I forgot to put the location, didn't I? this occurred at the Broadway and Colfax intersection. Denver Coast building side. What is that? West, northwest?
This side's going to be the east side. Far side of the building will be the west side.
This corner right here. What of this
corner?
intersection?
Yeah, I just say Colfax and Broadway. They're going to be perfect.
Okay. There is a
You
group.
can say in front of the fountain, and that'll make it, kind of dial in just a little bit better. You got the whole back side on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we flip that over?
Oh, sure.
I want to make sure I'm clear that because part of why I went live is that this has been on the national news as fraud.
Okay.
Right? So the idea is that they're billing these people or their Medicare, the state government, for cancer tests and screenings. There's no relationship with the personal doctor, right? So they call a doctor that's licensed in the state of Colorado, send my doctor the information. They don't ask my doctor the questions to do the screening and the tests. They call their own doctor. They send the information to me. I watch this on CBS News, and what happens is people get these bills for $5,000 to $10,000 for these tests because Medicare denies it. And then if Medicare doesn't deny it or they pay part of it, they are there's not a relationship with a person on Medicaid or Medicare, goes to the doctor with the test results and says like, I had this done, what do we got to do from here, right? That's not what traditionally is happening. Okay. And so I'm asking these guys all these questions. He said he's a volunteer, right? There's no business, there's no 501c, it's not a company. They're just out here on the goodness of their hearts. There's like a dozen of them there.
Okay.
So I gotta make sure we put this in here.
Okay, perfect. Once you get that down, I'll just ask you to refresh me again on the assault portion. I understand why you're here now, before I read it.
Sure. Actually, in Denver Health has banned this. So they won't pay for these because they're unnecessary tests. Denver Health has said, I've actually caught these guys at previous areas saying, if you got Denver Health, we can't take you.
Wow.
Okay, so on the front side, I believe it says that I pulled out my camera. Gentleman, we can flip it over and double check.
Okay.
So it was approached by a gentleman asking if I had Medicaid. I pulled out my camera and I went live. When I started recording, the people got nervous. I was approached by a gentleman, and I could be more detailed, but I didn't want to seem biased because pretty much everybody there is African American.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
so, gentlemen.
This is matter of fact.
Okay.
If he's a black male, he's a black male.
Okay.
You know, it has nothing to do with bias.
5 foot tall in a blue suit with dreadlocks, who more than once attempted to knock my camera down or away from me.
Okay.
Okay? I had people on all sides of me talking to me, right? Eventually it backed down and de-escalated, and I was engaging in this back and forth conversation,
Okay.
right? The guy indicated he was the supervisor, right? I need your information. Your employee assaulted me. I'm not giving it to you. Okay? So I had to, I waved down some motorcycle cops. They waved back. And they don't call every person that they respond to, no, because they think that nobody could ever sometimes be a victim, right? Even if they have knowledge of those people. So yeah, that's the blunt of it. I think he had yellow, but let's see, where was that? Dreadlocks, tips, yellow. There was one in blue. Also, right? Because there's multiple gentlemen.
Okay. All right. So this is the case number you got
Okay.
for this incident.
Let's make sure we got the case number recorded for posterity, because I'm bad at losing documents.
And I just need you to sign both sides of your statement.
Oh yeah, I'll be glad to do that.
And then you can go and look at what time you did it.
Let's see. We've been live for how long, folks? 47
You can just put the time
minutes.
you finished right now. It's fine.
Oh, okay. What time is it?
Right now it is 12:13.
And today is
24th. And just in the back side. Well, I'll put your date and time unless you want to do it.
No, that's
You can
fine.
sign there.
$12.15,
12:13.
$127.
24.
Rough.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Okay. Well, thank you, sir.
Mr. Tisby, and Officer Barajas, is that the other gentleman that's
Yes.
with you?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get your name and badge number on there for me,
Okay. Sure.
please? And I'm guessing you're going to want me to walk away from the scene, not stand on the sidewalk all day and videotaping, right?
You are. It's public property. You're within your right to express your opinion as long as you're not making any physical threats.
I appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't feel like I got enough time to hang around with these people and disrupt their business all day. But the victim advocate will be getting back in touch with me.
Yes, you'll be getting. Detective will contact you.
And will I be getting information about the company they work for, so that I can file a report with the Secretary of State?
I can't tell you that. I couldn't tell you that. I'm not the detective. I'm not going to be investigating this, but a detective will investigate. And if they feel that you need the information for the company, I'm sure they can do that for you.
Okay. Is it possible to get a flyer that they have out there right now?
It is their property, even though they're supposed to be giving it out to the public. If they allow you to have a flyer, so be it.
I'm guessing I was kind of referring to, would you be kind enough to grab one for me?
It's going to be on you. I'm not.
All right.
Yours.
No,
I'm not
no, that's fine.
I'm
That's
the
fine.
median. Okay.
You separated us, right? You told me to stay over here, not to go back over there, right? You did do that at the beginning.
Well, I wanted to separate you just because I don't want, de-escalate. They're upset, you're upset. It's best to separate both parties. You're legal to go back over there, and you can ask them for a flyer. They didn't say you made any physical threats to harm them. You didn't say they made any physical threats to harm you verbally.
No, he swung at me several times.
I know. We got that portion. We got
Right.
that portion. That's why we're here.
Right? And
That's why we're here.
Do you you have the channel? You probably need that, don't you? Actually, I know the Denver Police Department already watches my channel.
Okay, you can
But
add that on for me.
yeah, you got the pen.
Yeah. I'll pop that off. Put them up on there.
Live video.
You want to pick it up one of the flyers? I'll grab it.
You want one of the flyers?
Yes, I'd like to know what the company is, so that not to harass or intimidate the company, but that I can do a report with the
Their company is
Secretary of State.
Assurance.
It's what?
Assurance.
No, it's not Assurance. That's the phone company. I'm talking about the booth tents where they're doing the cancer screenings. The gentleman in the brown jacket with the dreadlocks. See, like half the people that were there are gone. There was like 12 gentlemen doing the booth thingy. It's the booth gentleman who assaulted me. He's with Medicaid, not the assurance phones. The gentleman in the brown jacket indicated that he was the supervisor for the person who assaulted me.
Okay, we have all of his. We have his information. We have his statement.
But
they can investigate.
Assurance isn't the company.
Okay.
Well, I mean, to make sure that you guys have your stuff right for even for the detective's report, you should know what.
Phone number, his email, date of birth, everything. He's on body cam.
And is that the supervisor or is that the individual that?
Supervisor, the one in the brown coat.
He can give that information. Obviously, if the person works for him, if he's his employee.
But you don't have that information of the individual who assaulted me.
Yes, the guy with the brown jacket. The guy with the brown jacket.
No, that's not the person who assaulted me. The person with dreadlocks is the one who is that hips on it in a blue suit.
He has dreadlocks.
There was like 4 of them with dreadlocks.
Okay. Well, like I said, they can investigate. If he's the supervisor and it's happening in this intersection.
You guys are leaving without the information of the person who physically assaulted me.
If he's not the person and he doesn't have the information, the person's gone. That's why they have to investigate. Do you see him here?
Let's go take a look.
Well,
Find out.
I looked earlier.
We'll find out. Absolutely not here anymore, is he, ladies and gentlemen? He is absolutely not physically on the scene. He is not here. And if that gentleman is the one who told you that he assaulted me, then he lied to you. Assault me.
He didn't say.
Okay. So can we have their flyers so that we have their company information since they're not assurance?
It's up to you. It's your property. It's not public property. He can.
No, I'm saying is that you need to know what company they work for, and this officer thinks that it's assurance.
He's allowed to sit down here. He can record it's on public property. If it was private property, then it's storage. And it would be trespass. But unfortunately, he's within his rights to.
So, Officer Garcia, don't you need to know for your investigation what the actual name of the company is? Oh, what is your name?
Officer Barajas.
Oh, Barajas, my apologies. Officer Barajas. Wouldn't you need to know the name of these people's company for your investigation? Since you told me you thought it was assurance, don't you actually need to know the real name of their company?
So we got their information and we're going to send it to detectives. And
Their company. That's their company. The one that he's wearing on his, what about his name badge right there, that group? That's the company that they work for.
All their information and the detective will follow up.
So, do you have Mr. Orozco's information?
Yes, I do, sir.
And so you have the company that he works for?
I got all their information here.
Okay.
Thank you.
It'll come in my discovery.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm coming for my property. Any relationship to the extremely honorable Judge Barajas?
No, sir.
Shane, might research him a little bit. I got a CAD number. I got all my shit, folks. That's some fucked up stuff right there. That is some fucked up shit right there. But we'll find them. This is how Denver police work, right? They actually allowed the gentleman to leave the scene without any recourse. That is something that we call fucked up and stuff, right? So we have a right, we have it on camera. I can come back, I can videotape them all damn day if I wanted to. It's exactly why you don't call the police. They just set their own example, and it is a problem. So I'm going to carry on with my day. I have a job to do. I have to pay my bills. I've got to take care of some bullshit. But I think that what I would suggest is several things. And I'm going to come back here and talk to you face to face. I suggest you do a couple of things. One, have you to Rockwall County's city council representatives, have you been to their page? Have you shown them your love for Otto the Watchdog? Have you been to the video that I showed last night that indicated how to go about finding a place to post some videos and air your grievances to Denver, to Rockwall County, Texas judges? That's a question we've got to ask ourselves. Next question we've got to ask ourselves is, thank you very much, Freddie. What are we going to do about Medicare? Yeah, why don't you call Denver Health? Why don't you call Denver State of Colorado Medicaid offices, Medicare offices, and ask them how they feel. What the policy, what the practices are. Is this good business practices for the city and county, the state? Why does Denver Health ban this, right? These are real important questions. Camera equals a finger of a cop. It is dereliction of the duty. And so what did I do? I'm not going to sit here and watch all that, right? I'm not running scared. I got work to do. I don't know who you are, City Line. And so we can just time you out because I really don't play with the bullshit. So, yeah, I'm not Eric Brennan. I don't let everybody just shit all over my page. So it's been an hour. I've spent enough time. I've exposed it. I got a life. I got a job. So hit him up. Make him ring, right? Who's screwing with the money today? Take it easy, guys.